if you do somehow make it to the end, then comment, "My nan likes vegetables." Before we get started, don't forget to like the video. Or, it's very simple, your parents don't love you. That's basically it.
I wanna smell a jalapeno.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone has had an epic day so far. In today's video, it's a little bit more political than usual. The reason I want to talk about this is because I feel like not only am I getting fed up, but the entire population of the internet, in fact the world, is getting fed up with this woman. As you can probably tell by the title, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Kaitlin Bennett. Now, if you're not sure who Kaitlin Bennett is, she probably hates you. Even if she doesn't know you, she probably hates you because she's known as the Gun Girl. And essentially what she does is she goes around college campuses just hating on students, generally students that are more intelligent than her. And she goes around these college campuses and she just hates on these students by asking them the same question. Do you think gun rights is a good idea? Because if you don't, well, you're wrong. And also, if you're black, transgender, white, gay, bi, anything, you know, green, whatever you are, even if you're just a human, she probably hates you because she seems to hate absolutely everyone. Anyway, I came across this video called Kaitlin Bennett Owns Pink Ladies. So as she's saying she owns people on her own YouTube channel, let's see if she's correct. So as always, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn and your sanity. And as always, play it.
Give me a second. I want to look up a statistic.
I can't imagine just sitting there and, you know, with my earphones in, and then this dubstep intro turns up. It doesn't really fit the YouTube channel that she's created. When, you know, suddenly dubstep just jumps out of nowhere. But anyway, I'm really excited to see how Kaitlin gets on interviewing people respectfully. So let's see how she does it.
Everyone, you can still have your right to defend yourself and still make sure that children are safe in their schools and make sure that people are safe with guns.
So you're concerned about children's safety?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But you're pro-choice?
Yes, I'm pro-choice.
I don't get it.
Before we even get further into the video, it seems to be a common theme that Kaitlin has, where she interviews people, and if people don't give her the answer that she wants, then she either be sarcastic, she be rude. I think the best way to explain it is like passive aggression. That's what I'm going to explain it as.
Here and exposing these radical leftists. Do you have an answer?
No, I don't.
Can you be more specific?
No.
I don't know if Kaitlin has ever had an education. Just because you support abortion, it doesn't mean that you're going to suddenly support gun laws or gun control. They have no correlation whatsoever, so I don't really see what Caitlin's trying to achieve here. Oh wait, I do. She's trying to achieve an argument, like she always does in every single encounter she seems to have with everybody ever.
Do you have an answer?
No, I don't.
Okay, hi.
As you can tell, she's the world's greatest interviewer ever to be invented, ever to exist on this planet. You just go up to someone and ask them a question, and if they say no to something, then okay, and you just move on. Like, there's no debate whatsoever.
Being pro-gun is being pro-woman, pro-lives, pro-LGBTQ. That is the most #1 thing you can do to support anyone's life, is saying yes, you have the right to defend yourself up to 3.
By the way, as you can tell, the girl she's talking to is absolutely fed up at this point. She's pretty done with life, that she has to debate with someone who just wants to argue, wants to cause havoc, wants to wind people up, and you can just tell that she just doesn't want to associate with her anymore. But what will that do, you ask? That will just make Kaitlin want to talk to her even more, to try and antagonise and wind her up even more, because it seems like something she just loves to do.
What I'm talking about, here's an example. All right, I'll let you look that up. Come find me, because I'm not waiting for you. You don't know what you're talking about.
When someone says, I want to just back up my point with this stat that I don't remember specifically what the numbers were, Kaitlin decides to walk off and then put a "whoa" at the end, almost like she's owned her when she's just walked off because she has no debate and no will to stand there and have a discussion. So the irony here is it's just comedy at this point.
You don't know what you're talking about.
So as you can tell, she didn't really own anyone, like, at all. All she did is just try and wind people up. But it does actually get worse, believe it or not. A lot worse. There was one video I found called Commies on Campus, where Kaitlin went around and essentially she found these two people that were quite intelligent college students. And well, Kaitlin was losing the argument because she didn't understand anything these people were talking about, because unlike her, they had an education, whereas she looks like she went to school until she was about 5. But anyway, she's having this conversation with them and she doesn't really know what else to say. So she decides it'd be a great idea to attack his sexuality as a defense in the argument.
Sorry for calling you a bitch.
All right, thank you.
Fans at Kent State too.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you were there sucking. So actually, just for the camera, this guy was at a party at Kent State. I don't know what you were doing there, but he was giving out free jobs. Wanted nothing in return.
Bro. Yeah.
I guess I was.
The funny thing is, though, at the end is when the guy's being attacked for absolutely no reason for his sexuality, he doesn't even just deny what she accused him of, because, you know what, he doesn't care. He's got bigger issues to worry about than his sexuality. Talking about gun rights, talking about things in a manner which Kaitlin isn't used to. It's something called debate, which she doesn't quite know the understanding of at this point.
Wanted nothing in return.
Bro. Yeah.
I guess I was.
Your name is not...
Now, like I said, Kaitlin hates everybody. You know, and it's starting to get worse for her because she's just antagonising everyone she comes across. But I absolutely love this woman who goes up to Kaitlin and just basically says that she's everything Kaitlin stands against. Play it.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I'm gay, I'm disabled, I hate you, you're a horrible person.
You have proof for that?
Have you seen yourself?
We don't have guns like Americans.
You guys have guns.
Yeah, we do, but they're controlled.
Is that good?
Absolutely it is.
Why does my right to self-defense need to be controlled?
Because we don't have nutcases.
The best part about the we don't have nutcases, I kind of felt like it was like a dig at her. That's how I took it. Like, we have gun control because we don't want guns to get in the hands of people like you.
We don't live in a society. I see different colors of people all around me every day.
Just give me the evidence. How do we not live in a society?
No, we don't have racism because I see different coloured people every day. Because that makes sense, doesn't it? That's like saying, I'm not racist. My black friend is my best friend. So, can't be racist. I knew a black person once. Can't be racist. Hello, Kaitlin. Just want to let you know that just because you see people from other countries of different ethnicities and colours and religions, it doesn't mean that prejudice against them doesn't exist. It just means that they exist because you can see them. Doesn't link with prejudice, you know? So the idea that there's no racism because there's people out there from other countries in your country, as you like to put it, is a stupid and illogical argument. Kaitlin decides to go to a march, you know, for people, you know, about being transgender. And, you know, would you guess it, Kaitlin hates them as well, because she hates everybody, of course. And she decides to wear glasses without lenses, and then tells the people that are marching that wearing glasses without lenses is like being a man and then, you know, wanting to become a woman because you feel like you're in the wrong body. Because I forgot they were the same thing. You idiot, Kaitlin.
We have some high IQ individuals here getting real worked up about glasses right now.
That's why you're wearing the fake glasses, so you can pretend to be someone you're not. Yeah.
Like men pretending to be women.
That's literally a completely different issue. You don't know.
I know.
I don't know why you feel the need to antagonise and wind up everybody. It's actually quite revolting and disgusting. And I feel like at what point are you going to realise that you're just being horrible to people? Can you not just let people get on with their lives and have debates and have different opinions without you attacking them and being rude and being harsh and just trying to upset and offend them? Because it seems like something you love to do. And at some point, you're going to keep doing this and someone is just going to get fed up. You know, that's what I feel like that's going to happen. And then if someone comes up to you and gets aggressive to you in public, say, for example, you're then going to say, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. But you're upsetting and antagonizing thousands of people. And, you know, I really hope that you just learn from your mistakes and you stop upsetting people. Because, you know, I just can see that the people you're talking to are angry, but they're nice, calm people. And it's just really upsetting to see you just constantly try and upset everyone. I just don't see the point in it. I don't see why you even like it, to be honest.
Black people.
Millions of people are disenfranchised because of the systems
Tell me
that
the
this
system.
country is based on.
Tell me the system.
Mass incarceration, the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex are all perpetuated on the notion that black and brown bodies are less than white bodies.
I think it's a shame that it's at that point where the only way she's going to learn is the worst way possible. And obviously no one hopes bad things on anybody. But like, she goes around to protest and she just, instead of being the complete opposite of what they're protesting about and debating, she goes around and just insults them for having a different opinion. And this can be when it comes to abortion, gun rights, supporting Donald Trump, or just being even slightly more left-wing than she is, then she doesn't like you. And like I said, if you're gay, bisexual, transgender, black, you're from another country she's not from, or you just disagree with her, then she hates you as well.
Sorry that you were there sucking. So actually, just for the camera, this guy was at a party at Kent State. I don't know what you were doing there, but he was giving out free jobs.
Now the thing is Kaitlin has wound up so many people that actually now at some of her events or some of the places she attends, she's actually been in trouble with the police. For example, this video where the police are just about as fed up with her as we all are. Play it.
You understand that you're disturbing people, correct?
I'm not disturbing
You are-
anybody. Let me tell you something that's happening about disturbance, but you haven't been watching what's happening.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, but would you guess it? She doesn't let him finish his sentence. Because, again, there's something that she just loves to do. Having a debate that's so one-sided. And that if you ever give any, you know, reasonable debate, she just does this, nods, and then just says, "You're wrong." The thing is Kaitlin met this really nice guy who she was interviewing who actually wanted to have a discussion with her. He said clearly that he doesn't like her, but he doesn't want to argue with her, and he just wants to have a conversation. But for some reason, Kaitlin feels a need to continue her antics of just being rude and subtly aggressive towards him. And you know what, of all times that I've seen her interview people, this particular one just gets me because you can just see how nice the guy is, and it's just so unfair that she just goes out of her way to just try and attack and upset people and just to ruin their days. But this seems to be something that Kaitlin enjoys to do.
You want to tell my fiance about it? Why don't you tell the camera about it?
Oh no, I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm actually just like trying to like just talk to people about the fact that gun laws do save lives.
Like the guy in Maryland, right? The red flag gun law?
Actually, we don't like using the term red flag gun laws. We prefer the term extreme risk protection orders.
Okay. That didn't save his life.
See, I'm actually here on behalf of the people, the Latinx community, especially in El Paso. But here's the thing. So I know who you are. I'm cool with it. I know we disagree on some certain issues.
Even if you weren't cool with it, I guess I don't care.
Oh, no, it's totally cool. I mean, I know we disagree fundamentally on issues, but like, I don't really want to start anything, so.
Why not? You don't want to convince me? You don't want to change my mind?
Not your mind.
Why don't you want to try to change my mind?
And that's the problem with Kaitlin Bennett. If you're black, gay, transgender, bisexual, from another country, or you don't believe in her, or you're just anything else that she just doesn't like or is slightly different towards what she is, she doesn't like you, and she doesn't see anything wrong in what she does. She thinks going up to people in the street and trying to upset them is something that, well, is just normal, and she has the right to do because it's a public place. And I'm just fed up with her. I just want to add one last thing, right, before I get to my conclusion. I saw Kaitlin Bennett go up to these gay people and say that kissing because they're gay is disgusting, which I found is, well, a disgusting statement to say. Not just because it's the 21st century, but because I just think, how do people think that's disgusting when people have the right to love whoever they want to love? So anyway, play it.
Kissing a man in general, it clearly bothers you.
It doesn't bother me, I just think it's gross. 13,000 lives are taken every year due to homicides with a gun. Up to 3 million lives are saved every year due to defensive use of firearms.
But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I also just want to add as well, I know some people out there, you know, want to know my opinion on gun laws and want to know my opinions on abortion and stuff. And I just want to quickly add that these are my opinions. In terms of gun laws, like I said, I think people, okay, if they want to have guns, then whatever. But they shouldn't be allowed to just walk around with them willy-nilly. There has to be more regulation. Because there's no coincidence. It's no coincidence, should I say, that people in America die more by guns than most places, if not any place in the world. It's no coincidence that the rise of guns use in America has led to so many mass shootings and so many children, women, men, and everyone else just dead because of the fact that people use guns. And the thing is my opinion is, if you don't have guns like ready to be used, then you will reduce violence in terms of reducing lives. And I'd never see the idea and point that people make that having a gun somehow magically means that you're going to have a better chance of living. Where does the logic come? Like in the UK, for example, we have a knife problem at the moment where a lot of people are using knives to attack each other. Are you telling me that if everyone suddenly started carrying a knife, then knife crime would go down? Because if you're telling me that, you're a bit silly. And also, when it comes to abortion laws, my opinion is very clear. If a woman is raped, for example, or attacked against her will, and then she has a baby, are you telling me that it's okay for her to just... she's forced to have that baby, despite the fact that it came from a person who raped her, and that she doesn't have a choice on whether she can have a baby or not? Because my opinion is that if she's been raped or something, then she should have a choice. But my opinion also is that if, for example, she's had unprotected sex and then she's ended up having a baby, for example, maybe then you could argue that she should have the baby because it was her fault in a way, I guess. I don't know. But when it comes to things like I said, sexual assault and rape, they certainly should have a choice on whether they should have a baby. But anyway, guys, I would really like to know your opinion on today's video and Kaitlin Bennett. Thank you so much for watching. And lastly, remember, eat all your vegetables, especially your carrots, so you can see in the dark.
I wanna smell a jalapeno.